and welcome one and all to this Super Mario Sunshine race that we've got going on here today between Guy2308 and SBlectric. I am Scotch and Tie Guy. You can call me Scotch for short, and I am here in the booth with Lucas. And just wanted to see how you're doing today.
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing good, and I'm very excited to see this.
Oh yeah, this is going to be a very interesting match with SB and Guy2308. So a little background on SBlectric. He's been running for, I believe, 2 years. And Guy has been running, I believe, 1 year? I could be wrong though. Guy has made a ton of improvement over the last year. He has a 1:15:40 something, I believe. SB with a 16:15 or something like that. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting match.
So SBlectric, unfortunately, starting his timer a bit late there.
Oh, and apparently Guy started in June of 2018. Dang.
Yeah, so Guy, you know, he picked up this game pretty quick. So
And just here's our first gameplay. Nothing too special.
Yeah.
Complete. Thank you for purchasing this item from Gad Science Incorporated.
So I think
To register customer information, scanning and
that SBlectric might adjust his timer
Subject identified as Mario, resident of the
to the end of this
Yeah.
this cutscene here, because I mean we sit through about 3 minutes of cutscenes to start off with, and then another 3 to 4 minutes of cutscenes after that.
Like 30 seconds of gameplay, you know.
Between now and 7 minutes into the game.
Well, it's more like 3:38. I mean, that's when the race file, what the race file timer is.
You can then press the R button for a short time. If this tank is empty,
So we should have the timers match up here in just a moment. So no big deal.
Enter a body of water and press the R button.
Whoa, that's close to my
They're pretty matched up anyway, so
Instructions
I don't see too much of a difference.
Looks pretty synced up.
And our first polluted piranha, pretty simple.
No, nothing special. Doesn't even flinch when you spray water on it. Guy is not going to save the Pianta. What a disappointment.
Yeah, just
Marty wouldn't like this.
completely just saying, you know what, no.
This run would not be verified by Marty.
And now we've got the timer synced up here.
Alright.
Fortunately.
I'll tell you a second off.
Nothing too terrible though. But now we'll sit through about 3 minutes of a cutscene here. So if you guys need to go make some popcorn, you could probably get it done in that amount of time, or go get a drink, maybe heat up a piece of pizza that you'll have left over in the fridge.
Hey, I did that yesterday.
Oh, there you go, yeah.
Yeah, I did that during my run yesterday. Good.
Whatever it is you fancy. Maybe you want to play a little bit of Tetris.
Hey, yeah, dude. Gotta get that GBA emulator booted up.
Work on that speedrun for Super Mario Brothers. Whatever you want to do, we got the time.
Of what is going on. Though it is daytime in Delfino Plaza, our poor residents tremble beneath a veil of
So yeah, just explaining how Delfino has been polluted by the evil Shadow Mario.
Of all of our guardians, the shrine sprites have vanished from their gathering spot at the shrine gate. The reason? It's quite obvious. This horrible graffiti is to blame. Behold this sketch of the perpetrator based on eyewitness descriptions. The truth is obvious. The guilty party sits among us. It is none other than Mario.
Objection!
Overruled. I judge the defendant guilty as charged. I hereby order the defendant to clean this entire island.
Yeah, so we're just gonna have to sit
Delfino
through
is completely free of his vile handiwork.
this long
Mario shall not
conversation
be allowed
here.
to leave.
And we'll get straight into some gameplay, but very excited to see these two guys go up against each other. You know, both these guys have played already, you know, and both having really nice play so far through this tourney. So we'll look forward to seeing some more really good play.
Mario, you witnessed this object at the airstrip, correct? It is a shine
This
Shine sprites are the
chat
source of power on
being
Island
very
Delfino.
specific and
They
literal
used to gather
with
in great numbers at
this
the shrine
cutscene
gate,
here.
But the graffiti incident has polluted the island and most of the shine sprites have fled. There is no longer any power to support the peaceful lifestyle of the islanders. It is most pitiable. The only way to ensure the return of the shine sprites is to keep the island from becoming any dirtier. The perpetrator is likely at work even as we speak.
Alright, we got about 30 more
Mario
seconds
are
of
being
cutscene.
treated as a criminal. Tomorrow we must
So
do
while
our best to
we're sitting and
resolve
waiting,
this
I'm looking
situation.
up the times for both of these guys. They're within 20 seconds of each other. SBlectric with a 1:16.11 and Guy with a 1:15.53.
He got
So-
that 115 like a few days ago.
So pretty evenly matched race we've got here. We'll want to see them play consistently. We've got our
I mean,
first
the guy
real
is
gameplay here.
Guy. Oh, they're not doing scumbag movement. But Guy is one of the most consistent runners in this game, of my opinion. In all honesty, I don't know how his match with Shadow Mario went. How did that go?
It went pretty well. I believe Guy. I'm trying to remember if Guy took it. Took the race.
Weren't you
I don't remember
commentating
off the
that
top of
one?
my head for whatever reason. I did commentate that one. I should remember this, but I don't. I've been commentating so many races lately. But it was a good race regardless. I do remember that. It was pretty exciting. I commentated that with Runner. So I remember the whole time it was just an extremely close race.
No, I really want to check.
But yeah, a 117 or a 118 would be really good. We almost saw a 115 the other day.
Oh yeah,
Would have
yesterday.
been a PB.
It was a very, very
That
nice race.
it was so close to being a PB. If he had PB'd in that race, he would have PB'd twice in the same day. But unfortunately, just tying the PB there.
Oh, check. Alright, whatever. But yeah.
Oh, and Guy having a respray to get in, and we'll see a little sync up here. Guy had a little bit better movement. He just didn't have that spray there to start off with.
Alright, here's the first instance of RNG with Spider. Guy with the not so great spot. Oh, and there's a bomb. Now Guy is a little bit behind. Good windmill kicked out of it, so that's good. Only about 2 seconds apart, so that's alright. That's good.
So small early mistake, giving SBlectric the lead.
Well, I mean, It wasn't really that much of a mistake. It was more so RNG on
Right.
the spider's part, but he still did bonk, which wasn't the best.
First PD Piranha fight. Difficult movement here. Jumping up, getting the spray, and then with the ground pound.
No, it's not nothing. It's not complicated. The spray.
We'll jump back in here.
Yeah, no time for our first secret, which I don't think either of them go for the 1 second time save here. Although Guy might. I haven't been watching him recently.
Now this secret is pretty straightforward secret. Nothing too difficult. One of the easier secrets for sure.
Yeah.
Don't want to take a death here for sure in any of these secrets just because of the time loss.
Yeah, both going for the same strat here. Nothing too difficult.
Just gotta be precise with those dives and rollouts. Very nice. And now we'll have our first major skip. Now, Super Mario Sunshine has these big old cutscenes throughout the entire game. And, you know, you want to try to eliminate these cutscenes as best as possible. And this is the first major skip of a cutscene that we've got in the game.
And this skip saves around 9 seconds, give or take. And basically you just water slide once you water slide all the way to Bianco once you defeat the polluted piranha, which is why they back up all the way over here.
The key is getting back over to this M as quickly as possible so that you can...
And then obviously you have to wait like a second for it to be able to spawn, or for it to load. What? This is always a pretty fun level to grind.
Yeah, we've got red coins. Very nice movement thus far.
And here's a momentum spin, which is pretty fun.
Be careful of the gust here. We've seen the gust get in the way. Some of these runners, usually not that big of a problem.
Yeah. And next up we have probably one of the biggest RNG factors in the run. Like, the only one bigger I feel is King Boo.
Yeah, PD Piranha and his flying capabilities. Again, 774 different combinations, or is it? I'm thinking maybe 744 different combinations of patterns that PD can take. I know it's one of the two numbers.
What's that?
the number of combinations that PD can take here.
Oh yeah, it's around 774 or something.
Yeah.
It's very common to get like decent Peter RNG. And Guy not going for the 1-up. Shame.
That 1-up's completely free, man. Just go for it.
I don't know. Some people get it at the beginning. Some people get it right after the first pattern.
Just a little flex. It's a nice little flex. A little swag. So we'll see what kind of pattern these guys get here. Looks like Electric is getting that good pattern. Unfortunately, Guy getting the bad pattern.
Guy just getting screwed up by RNG.
And getting a tornado, so that'll lose him a little bit of time.
Nice meme in the chat.
Guy getting that mushroom. Maybe he's listening.
Cat's on it.
I'm just getting another weird pattern there. Not able to contain PD. We'll see SBlectric take on this second or third polluted piranha. And pretty simple. Just opening up this world so that we can come back to it later. We'll open that up. We'll head on in here.
So SBlectric coming on here is Gelato Beach Skip. I mean, it's one of the more famous glitches. Basically, you get the shine in Gelato 8 with, and just, you skip the entire world, basically.
Yeah, so typically you do this for the Watermelon Festival, which is was the absolute bane of my existence when I was playing this game and completing it 100%. But obviously, this glitch allows you to clip into that top part of the roof, and you're able to clip in and grab the shine, which allows you to effectively skip 5 of the shines here, and you only need to take on Shadow Mario. And this is the only world where it's...
Unfortunately, Guy missing that.
Yeah. This is the only world where you only need to get 2. There is one where you only need to get 5 in Peanut Park, but everywhere else you do need to get all 6. So we'll jump back in here one more time, take on Shadow Mario, and we'll never come back here again. And now we've got another instance of RNG here with our
So far,
Chomplets.
SB getting. SB getting really good RNG right here. Unfortunately, he didn't get that quite too well. Right here we have the best and the best speedrunner of all time. The
Most
world's
consistent.
the world's most consistent speedrunner, getting the same time every time.
And again, you know, it doesn't matter how quickly or how slowly, as long as you beat him, you know. See if either of these guys decide to meme it out with these times. Saw 2018 yesterday.
Oh yeah, that was epic.
Oh, SB taking a giant bonk.
I've seen some people just imitate Piantissimo's.
Oh, we'll see what he gets, and it's 1995. Shoutouts to anyone born in 1995.
Unfortunately, Guy is quite some time behind.
Well, just a couple of mistakes there early and missing that skip was hugely important, you know. And Guy with the meme grabbing some of those coins is not going to get there till 2189 though.
People born that year.
Maybe we can flip that around. Anyone born in 1982 or 1829.
Some cool strats right here, and just taking a damage boost.
SBlectric getting that pretty easily. Luigi pulling off that really nice strat to get up there yesterday. Not seeing it there from SBlectric.
Oh, yeah. It's a frame perfect right there, I believe.
We see a couple of nice little strats here. We'll see Yoshi skip. You got this damage, you know, damage skip. A lot of strats here that can be utilized to just speed up this run. And we've got another instance of RNG. Like a 1 to 2 second difference, depending on if the Chomp decides to go left or right. Faster if he goes left, based on what I know, and we've got that right pattern from SBlectric. Just
So nothing
slower.
too difficult right here.
Now the only difficulty is if you're able to cool off chain chomp in time, because we've seen people miss that and direct them into that
it's
pool.
pretty easy to miss it, but it's nothing too difficult. One time I did actually clip through the chain chomp and go.
Yeah, and we see Guy going left here, so getting that faster pattern just slightly. We'll make up a little bit of time off SBlectric just based off RNG. And able
Now,
to get...
recently, SBlectric's getting early cycle like crazy. So, like, hopefully he gets it. I mean, if he doesn't get it, and the guy does get it, that'll actually give him a chance. So, who knows what can happen.
Now we've got this Yoshi skip here with this flip.
Pretty fast Yoshi sips though.
Now here is a lot of really big RNG. As well, we've seen people die here. We've seen people waste up to half a minute just simply because you gotta wait for these chucksters to get into the right position.
Unfortunately, SB not getting the early side.
Yeah, so he'll have to sit around and wait for this last chuckster and, you know... Oh, and Guy having difficulty with that Yoshi clip. Third time. Finally able to get...
There we
Let's
go. Finally getting it.
Fortunately, SB not missing.
Unfortunately, I don't think Guy will get early cycle, but oh,
Interesting.
wait. Unfortunately, by not doing platform skip, he missed early cycle.
Yeah, it looked like he could have gotten it had he gotten completely over that platform, as you normally see runners do, and you see Guy jumping on that chuckster to get him to move.
No, I always like to say this is one of my favorite levels to grind solely because it's really fun with the movement. If I recall, Ouija got a 215 yesterday.
2:15, yeah.
Yeah, I believe world record is a 218 or
Just ultra optimal. And SB getting 210. Nothing to sweat at there.
yeah, definitely not.
Guy working his way through these dirtied up people. Cleaning up a mess he didn't even make.
Guy's just going ham right now.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
So he'll get a 213, save 3 seconds off of SB's time.
Now SB going for that good quick kick.
Yeah, these Shadow Mario quick kills are so fast. Getting close to a fake sink there. And SBlectric will move on to Honey Skip.
Honey Skip is basically dying in the same frame as the cutscene starts so that you skip the cutscene entirely. Interesting thing about like most cutscenes in this game, they can't be skipped yet, just take you to the title screen.
So Guy not getting that quick kill on Shadow Mario, gonna lose a bit of time. But SBlectric getting that skip, not having to worry about the cutscene.
Now here's another cutscene GIF where you just exit area and it works. It's pretty great. Unfortunately for Guy missing Honey Skip, that's going to be a 10-second deficit. That's very unfortunate.
And this is a long cutscene too, so this is gonna be tough for Guy to come back from, and it'll give SB a massive advantage.
SB getting a pretty well. I don't know. Wait. Oh yeah, that was a pretty good rocket.
Yeah, pretty decent mecha. Don't think that was perfect, but it was pretty good regardless.
No, it wasn't perfect by any means.
Guy sacrificing time in order to inform us on the plot. Yes, that's exactly what that was. He wanted to make sure that we all knew what the story was. Anyone who could read Japanese.
Yeah, we gotta get that juicy story, dude. Unfortunately, Guy bonking there.
Yeah, just a lot of mistakes here from Guy. You know, again, missing that skip was crucial. And now taking these bonks, you can just kind of see him a little out of sorts. Not really what you want to see here when you're about halfway through the run.
I mean, Pinna is where the run really starts.
Well, and that's the thing, isn't it? Like this, I mean, we're kind of in go time now. I mean, up to this point, and missing that first rocket, unfortunately, hitting the edge of that swinging ship.
Shout out to Tass for getting that cycle. That was a really good secret, but it's not really that hard as it's just an auto scroller. Now here's one of the harder red coin levels.
Yeah, these swinging ships can be really difficult to manage.
After watching the race, I decided to just practice this strat that SB's doing. Cause like I was doing the harder strat before and it was super inconsistent. Unfortunately, not getting that kick right there, which is a pretty crucial part of the cycle. Or no, okay, he didn't get the spin jump, but that's gonna lose him.
SBlectric taking care of those reds. Not having too hard of a time with it. Guy taking on this secret. Haven't seen a death yet. But
Don't jinx it, dude.
These secrets will get harder.
Example, Ouija yesterday.
Oh, that was just unfortunate. I mean, on top of having just terrible RNG, dying in 3 separate secrets.
I blame his controller. This should drop the spin puts, dude.
We're gonna help out these dehydrated sunflowers on SB's side. Guy gonna take on these reds. Big thing here, getting all these big Koopas all in one spot. I mean, what do you call them? I've seen them called...
The snoozer Koopas.
I've kind of decided that I'm just going to call enemies whatever I want to call them. I've been told so many times, oh, it's this, oh, it's that, oh, it's this. I'm just like, you know what, I don't care anymore. I'm just going to call it what I want to. And whatever I end up calling it,
the wiki
it's more
says
interesting.
snoozer Koopas.
Yeah, that was I would say that I saw chat mentioning that was an interesting one cycle. He did get it, but just a little bit wonky. But able to get it regardless, saving time. A little bit of a fake sync.
Darn those fake syncs.
Get those fake syncs out in chat if you've got them. We'll see SB take on this clip here. Go over here, grab Yoshi.
UIG is a fun trick. It can be awful.
So the big thing here is grabbing Yoshi.
The big thing is not forgetting to just do that instead of fruit.
Yes, you need to have orange Yoshi, so you gotta get that one fruit, bring it over to the other side right away, and then you've got to aggro at least one. And it looks like SB's just gonna go with, well, he's got 2 there, so we'll see if he uses both of them. We've seen one use it. It looks like he will use the second.
I mean, most runners do use the 2, mostly because it's like the 1's 2 is a super minimal time save and it's way harder to do. Most people just use that as a back.
Well, I mean, that's the thing with races, right? You know, you get to pick and choose what you want to do, what's more consistent, what's a big enough of a time save that you feel comfortable with.
Yeah, exactly.
And we've got SB taking on this.
I've seen SB do like the super hard strat here.
Secret.
I'm not gonna do it though.
Yeah, again, just keeping it consistent, keeping it cool, you know. Never shameful to take an easier strat during a race, especially when you're ahead.
I mean, I don't even know if he knows he's ahead or not, but
so we've got Guy taking on this clip as well. SB will run over to Peanut Park one last time, take on Shadow Mario. And these runners are so good at these clips and these glitches. It's really been impressive to see. I haven't seen too many clips or glitches messed up.
oh, and SB going for right. Also, with UIG, you gotta be careful to not soft lock.
Guy taking it safe, making it across.
And here's SB entering Rico.
We'll take on one of the other bosses here.
The
game with the
blooper. Yeah. Epic boss name.
You could technically take him on 3 times, but we'll only take him on twice.
Hey, we're not supposed to spoil it.
Big spoiler, and just FYI. You know, with all the randomizer that a lot of SM64 runners are doing now on Twitch, I'm surprised that they're. I haven't seen a whole lot of any Super Mario Sunshine randomizer.
Well, technically there is a randomizer, but it just randomizes level order like it's fast 90% except like
So it isn't like a true randomizer.
Yeah, no. Guy with that epic strats right there.
Yeah, nice movement from Guy. Making his way over.
Here we go.
Guy now making his way to Gooper Blooper.
And SBlectric take on this race, but won't use a Gooper at all here.
Gotta save the blooper.
Just, you know, GSA hugely for the blooper conservation effort. You know, if you can donate, that'd be fantastic.
Every time you ride a blooper, it dies. So like, we gotta minimize how much we use blooper.
Yeah, just this Gooper racing is just absolutely tragic. Please write into your local congressman and, you know, write to your senator and ask, you know, stop the use of Goopers in racing. You know, just absolutely tragic.
Unfortunately, SBlectric not really getting that much ahead of what you'd get on just a normal blooper.
Well, it's saving about 0.05 of a second.
Yeah, I mean, if I recall, the fastest time you can get with a normal blooper is like a 24.90.
Yeah, so not saving a lot of time. He got a little bonk there, jumping up to one ledge. So unfortunately, not saving a whole lot of time. So we'll see if Guy, you know, you can get as low. You can get an 18-second race time here. So Guy will want to use that opportunity to save a 6 second.
SB goes for the epic strat here, and he does.
Really nice movement thus far.
Doing that dive there because it's cool.
Wow, that was really nice.
Yeah, that was definitely like close to world.
That was really nice movement. I'm interested to know what that time was there for just that shrine alone.
I think that would have been like a 16 or something because I did very close to that movement yesterday.
Yeah, the Guy is going to save a little bit of time here. 6 seconds. Or just, 5 seconds. Getting it 1891.
Shout out to people born that year.
And SBlectric going to take on this secret.
I like doing the GWKD here. It's fun. But yeah, hopefully SB gets blue cycle here.
Nice movement so far. Good dive.
And with that, he gets blue cycle.
Just really, really optimal movement there. Oh, and Guy!
Oh, and Guy,
missing the
unfortunately,
cage.
I don't think he's going for the backup strat, unfortunately.
Yeah, it just looks like he's going to start from scratch. We'll grab the
They
cage
really
this time.
do be like that sometimes.
Yeah. Just not able to grab that cage. Unfortunately, going to lose some time there. Speedrun with a nice lead. Take
And
down the
the
Goober
SB
Blooper
over
for a second
here,
time.
yeah. Second time is basically the same thing, just pull his nose back a little bit farther.
Yeah, now the reason why we gotta take out the big Goober Blooper is that he's polluting the water and taking out the competition of other bloopers. So that's why we're getting rid of him.
Oh yeah, we gotta save the other blooper.
Yeah, let's get some hashtag save the bloopers in chat.
Also some oh my dog in there.
And Guy, a nice cycle there. Now, we will unfortunately, yeah.
But yeah, here's another red shine, or red coin shine. SB has a really good consistency in this flow, so we'll see what.
We did see some mistakes.
Unfortunately from Guy, he didn't do that great. Right there. Oh, this isn't good.
Yeah, just not very good movement there from Guy. He'll be disappointed in that.
Yeah, unfortunately, Guy not having a great run right. And SB getting a 132, pretty good time for just doing that.
Yeah, Guy will want to match that. Really nice reds. You know, missing one of those reds is just, it's a little painful on that run.
Yeah, especially if you miss the first coin. If you miss the first coin, it's just you don't even want to continue.
Looking for the quick kill on Shadow Mario. SBlectric gets it. Just a little over halfway through the run now.
Yeah, we're coming up on Bianca 6, one of the more harder secrets, and SB has good consistency in that as well, so hopefully he'll do good. And Guy coming up on the reds, hopefully he gets a 132.
Well, gets that first one, so not wasting any time just yet. Following the same route that SB did. We'll see SB take on this. It's arguably one of the hardest secrets here in the game.
And if I remember, he hasn't had a death yet. Is that?
Yeah, no, SB hasn't died yet.
Yeah, he's on a really good pace right now.
Yeah, just a couple minor mistakes here and there, but definitely
Yeah,
115, 116 pace right now.
He didn't get early cycle, which is unfortunate.
See if he pulls out some of these harder strats late into the run.
Yeah, I might be going for the GWKD. Who knows?
See if he picks up this mushroom, which he does. Nice little safety mushroom.
Guy just screwing around with the hover nozzle.
Memeing around. Always
And
fun to see.
SB going for the harder strats like always,
Wow.
but getting
SB pulling out everything. And just,
yeah, now we're off to Shadow Mario. I assume he's going for the quick kill.
yeah, SB's just on a really nice pace here. You know, it's just really impressive. If he can keep this up, we'll see a really nice time from him. You know, his PB is a 116. You know,
Yeah, I mean, it's not that hard. It wouldn't be that hard. He just needs a really good run to get a 115.
yeah, I mean, Paper almost pulling off a 115 yesterday, so.
Oh yeah, definitely. That was a really fun run to watch.
Just so close. I mean, I'm one ground pound away from a PB from a 115.
Yeah, he tied his PB. It was crazy.
Guy with a little bit of a weird angle there. Getting that wall jump. Pick up this mushroom here. SBlectric. Pick up Yoshi, so take that pineapple into the pipe. We'll go to the beaches here.
The guy with the rookie movement.
Yeah.
And SB doing Manta now. Hopefully he gets a good.
We'll take on this man. It's all about horde control here. Can either be really optimal or just really slow. And so far, SBlectric not having too much.
I don't know what's happening with that.
Yeah, sorry about that on SBlectric's end. Not sure what's going on. Again, you know, if you're willing to donate, we can put that towards the RAM fund for GSA.
Oh man, can't be opening Google Chrome right now. Gotta get on that Firefox squad. Well, yeah, that was a pretty good meta on SB's
yeah,
part.
that was pretty nice. Unfortunately, you're not really able to see how the timing of or how long that takes unless you're specifically watching the timer. But just based off of that, that was pretty good. Guy will follow.
And
This
SB
Manta fight.
coming up on, in my opinion, one of the harder secrets, just based because of all the time.
Right, and gotta jump up there using the ghosts. Guy.
Yeah,
oh,
of course,
a little
just-
bounce. Working on second phase pretty quickly. Now, what's the strategy as far as these mantas go? Just kind of spray, or
just spray them all in the general spot when he appears, and then just spam spray where you see pink mantas. I mean, that's what I do. I don't know how people that are good at the game do it, but that's how I do it.
Guy again, kind of beaming around. We'll see if he gets that positioning that you need with that. Looking at the sun there. SB taking care of this secret. Again, this movement's really tight.
And right here is, like, it's not the hardest momentum spin to get, but yeah, there we go.
Yeah, really nice movement again from SB. Just being really consistent thus far.
Sometimes that momentum spin just, like, doesn't want to work, and it's like, what?
And just go back real quick to Guy. He had SB had a really nice Manta. Guy also had a really nice Manta fight. Just taking it really quickly. Oh, Guy taking a bonk.
Unfort.
Just not really great movement on Guy's side.
And here we have our banana split, because it's funny to say.
Yeah, usually you need Yoshi to take this on, and Guy having really unfortunate.
Yeah, that's the
boot placement.
paper frame 1 yesterday.
SB taking his time, making sure it looked like he was making sure he was set up correctly, not going for it right away, but gets it pretty quickly regardless.
And for SBlectric, we have our second secret in Serena, which is it's one of those levels that looks really complicated, but it's not that hard if you get all the basic strats down.
And SBlectric is just really playing consistently here. We'll go for this glitch. Nice little clip into this wall.
Very good casino skip. Otherwise, you have just more RNG in the...
Yeah, not great. Not great movement into that pipe, but gets in there regardless.
Yeah.
Nice movement.
And
Nice blocking. Goes for the jump.
That butt slide saves some, I think it saves like 0.7 seconds.
That was a nice little leap of faith.
Oh, and
wants to go for it again. Doesn't go for it though.
Yeah. And SB on King Boo, hopefully getting good on.
Yeah, lots of RNG.
And there's Guy bonk.
Yeah, just not great movement by Guy, unfortunately.
Yeah, Guy is getting pretty soft movement, unfortunately, but if SBlectric gets really bad King Boo, Guy could possibly still.
Yeah, lots.
I believe the record for worst King Boo is like 9 extras.
Oh man. And, oh, unfortunately, not getting through right away. Finally getting it. Losing just a little bit of time there, but gets that pepper coming right at him. Next one isn't going to be fruit. We've got bubbles. Do not get fruit again. Unfortunately, SB not getting great RNG. Gets it. Finally.
Fortunately, with the bubble.
Hopefully he can get fruit pretty quickly here as Guy making up a little bit of time here if he can get some good RNG. And,
Unfortunately,
man, terrible RNG, man.
There, we finally get it through.
That was really unfortunate to see. 115 might be taken off the table now, just based off of that. Finishes the fight. King Boo being absolutely ruthless with SB, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I think that was 4 or 5 extra cycles that he went through there.
It was something like that.
Now again, Mario doing his civic duty, cleaning up the beach.
No, this is a hard level on JP version because you have to clean up far more goop than on the American or PAL version. Plus, there's invisible goop in this game, and if you don't clean up that invisible goop, you can just be screwing around for like 10 seconds, and it's not very.
SBlectric doing a pretty good job so far, cleaning up this mess. In the time on the clock, obviously you want to clean it up as fast as you possibly can. Oh, SBlectric. Looks like he had it cleaned up, but oh no.
And here we see an example of how invisible goop can just cuck you.
Yeah, that was extremely unfortunate.
That was like 20 seconds or something off of his.
Yeah, so there's a little bit more time there.
Guy is catching up a little.
Yeah, that RNG from King Boo and obviously having difficulty cleaning up the beach there might give Guy an opportunity. You know, SB had a 204 on the timer when he finished up the beach.
Yeah, I'm guessing that Guy's gonna get like a 220.
And
oh,
Guy
there we
getting the
go.
same problem. 217. Wow.
Except just a little bit better than Going into Noki, hopefully SBlectric doesn't get a bad RNG and a Gumi just makes him fall all the way. I mean, that's only happened to me once, but it's still unfortunate when it happens.
Well, we're going into our last level here. SBlectric on the timer. 116 is on the table still. 115 probably not possible anymore, unfortunately, just based off of RNG, and that's just the way it goes sometimes, unfortunately.
Yeah, definitely. Fortunately, the Gumi didn't screw him over.
SB still playing pretty well. I mean, a couple mistakes there at the hotel, but otherwise, pulling it out.
Alright, and on the next level, we skip fighting Gooper Blooper because we don't really want to.
Yeah, we've got a clip that we can do here.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool
avoids,
clip.
Yeah, it completely avoids that fight.
I'm not very good at the clip. I don't understand it. That
Guy though, starting to get
yeah,
really
Guy
consistent.
getting some epic time.
Starting to make up some time here on SB. So SB's going to need to be careful, you know, making a couple more mistakes here and there. Guy can definitely make up some time.
And SB with these reds.
Yeah, this weird movement, water movement in this game, you know, they go from Super Mario 64 having pretty decent water movement, not being too difficult, to Super Mario Sunshine. And
Yeah, the Super Mario Sunshine movement is pretty difficult to get. Definitely took me quite some time.
obviously runners, having played this game so many times, have this movement down to a science. SB showing it off. Pretty good. Really nice reds there from SB. SB's got about 8 minutes left, 8-10 minutes left in this run. Couple more shines here.
And right here, we're gonna get into EO for SB. Some pretty epic movement at the beginning.
See if he pulls out that,
Oh, unfortunately, not getting the triple jump. I mean, you gotta always do the frame save. Oh, I guess SB's not doing it.
Yeah, SB's not gonna do it here. We saw it yesterday with Paper and Ouija.
Yeah, it's pretty epic when you do it, unfortunately.
You Just take our time coming down.
And here I like to call this eel Frankie the eel, because eel's a dumb.
Oh. Cleaning out these teeth. Mario getting his dental hygienist license.
Oh, unfortunately not getting the cutscene skip. That's gonna lose like 14.
Extremely unfortunate on SB's side. Yeah, just losing more time. $15 seconds worth of lost time there. So again, Guy with an opportunity, as long as he can get this done pretty quickly and gets the skip, he can make up 15 seconds worth of time on SB, just crawling up on him.
Yeah.
Making this race a little closer. And again, the key there is to get...
I mean, if SB doesn't get, if he goes for green cycle and doesn't get it, that's gonna be a time save for Guy.
The key here for this cutscene is to take damage at just the right time.
Basically, take damage when you're cleaning off the tooth. It pretty much is.
We see Guy skipping that cutscene. Saving 15 seconds. SB taking on Il Piantissimo.
Once again, he's the world's most consistent speed. Not trying to clip to the trampoline. I always try to do that. It's fun. Shouts to the people born in 1521.
If anyone still in chat is in chat, born in 1521, please let us know. Oh, no one. Okay. And we see it. Guy essentially one full Il Piantissimo shine behind.
It's like around 40 seconds.
And SB, or not SB, Guy taking a little long at the beginning. Doesn't matter too much, just as long as you
Epic
beat.
trampoline jump, though.
Yeah. 1979.
Shout out to people born in 1979.
SB gonna be working his way up to this secret, but needs to have good rope movement.
Strats are very cool, and they're pretty hard, especially the last rope, like the one with the red spike thing, whatever. And SB going for green side. I don't know what SB is doing. That was interesting.
Yeah, he had a weird first jump, or a weird rope jump there. He didn't.
Yeah, he didn't
jump
get
off the rope. He crawled up the side.
Yeah, that was interesting.
We'll see if Guy can pull off that green cycle.
Nah, he's not going for green cycle. If you do that moon at the beginning, it's like a super tight green cycle, if I recall.
Nice movement there from Guy. quick kill there.
Fortunately, yeah, he didn't pull.
So SB.
I think SB is on pace to get a 116. Like, definitely. Like a high 116.
Gonna need to have a quick Corona here. For a high 116. Definitely not. PB is definitely out of the question now. 115 off the table. See if you can pull off a high 116, low 117. All be determined based off of how well he does this Corona.
Let's see if he goes for fast Corona. Saving them 4 seconds. Nah.
Pretty nice movement thus far.
And here comes Speedboat. Getting a pretty good Speedboat right there. Hopefully he gets rocks.
Well, we saw Paper. This is where Paper lost the run, really.
Yeah,
to
but
his
he
PB.
claims it was due to his new control.
So through a little cutscene here, and
Come on in, Mama Peach.
SB will finish this up. All he's got to do is 5 ground pounds and he's done. Guy close behind, made up a ton of time.
Never give up.
Mario!
Yeah, I don't think he'll be able to win this race, but
I mean,
anything can happen.
unless SB does something epically wrong.
I think 116 is out of the question now. This is gonna be a low 117. Oh, unfortunately, RNG cucking him with the goop.
Yeah, so we're looking at mid to high 117 now.
Also very unfortunate. And here is the final.
And that's it. 117.31.
Honestly, this is probably one of the closest races I've commented at the end of. I mean, the other races were like, what, 2 minutes apart? One is like 1,000.
Yeah, just for reference, the way that these races work is that there's points on the table, and depending on how close the racers are, determines how many points that each person gets. 30 extra points are on the table that are split.
Unfortunately, the fire happened.
And Guy fishing with a 118.17.
That was a really close race. Oh my goodness.
Very close. 40-second difference between these two guys. And we'll see if we can pull them in for an interview. We've got
What's going on?
SB in chat. SB, how's it going?
It's going all right.
Yeah, so a little bit of RNG, a couple mistakes there at the end.
Yeah.
And Guy is also joining us. Now, GG's to both you guys. Big GG's to SB with the win. How do you feel about that run?
It was pretty decent into Serena, and then I kind of got tilted by some time loss, and then Serena 6 being really dumb.
Well, and let's talk about King Boo for just a second. Just the RNG there. That just absolutely, that was awful. RNG.
Yeah. It'd be like that sometimes.
It really do be like that sometimes.
And Guy, making up a bunch of time there at the end with finishing with a 118.17. Gotta feel pretty good about that.
you say something to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You cut out as soon as you asked the question, so I was like, do I talk or not?
Yeah, go ahead.
What did you ask?
Just how did you feel about that run?
I felt like I didn't play to my best of my ability. I felt, I don't know, I was busy this week, so I couldn't really play much, but that's not really a good excuse. I should have played better that run, I felt. Especially Pinna 1, I got really tilted after that. But, I don't know about that match at all. But, it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just a couple of minor mistakes. You know, one thing Guy noticed was just movement-wise, taking a bunch of bonks. But there at the end, you know, making up a ton of time. So that's gonna feel pretty good to be able to go from, you know, having a pretty large deficit to coming within 40 seconds of the person in front of you.
I was really far behind.
Yeah, and that's what I mean is that you made up so much time there at the end.
Yeah, my end game was kind of a little sad.
Yeah.
Well, you were on PB pace there for a little while.
I mean, I was like plus 20 for most of that run, and then I was like plus a minute.
Yeah, dude, early cycle.
My Pinna wasn't that great, honestly.
Well,
But yeah.
we've got a race here in 10 minutes, so we're going to have to wrap it up, unfortunately. But is there anything that either of you guys want to say before we got to go?
Shout out to my mom.
Yeah, I mean, shout outs to his mom. He's great. Also, shout outs to Bluebird.
Very good. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much, gentlemen. GG's to both of you. SB on the win.
Yeah, we got another match coming up with Ouija versus Equivocal, so that's going to be pretty.
Yeah, so stick around if you have the time, if you're able to watch it. Just a little under 10 minutes. We've got another big race going on here. More Super Mario Sunshine to come, but that'll be it for us. Lucas, thank you so much for joining me. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, pleasure to you too.
All right. Well, thank you so much, gentlemen, and we'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. Take it easy.
Yeah, see you.
See you.